Greetings, everyone. My name is Erin Cho, and I'm a rising senior currently attending Omni High School in California. So, today I want to give you guys a brief introduction about regeneration, which was the topic of my research. Regeneration occurs in all organisms because all organisms have somewhat of a regenerative capacity. Sorry, I forgot to skip the slide, but yeah, so this process is an essential part of life, and without it, organisms would indeed have a very hard time maintaining their health. Because one might think that regeneration is a process that only occurs in like worms. Like, for example, if you amputate a worm, they regrow, and that's what we commonly know as regeneration. But wound healing, which is very common amongst humans, is also a part of regeneration. So, my point here is that regeneration is a more common practice than we think it is. So, the organisms that do regenerate, which is almost all organisms, regenerate their skin, muscles, and fractures. And among these organisms, there are some that have extensive abilities to regenerate. And these organisms can regenerate their limbs, organs, and can even regenerate their whole bodies, which is really impressive because we can't regenerate our whole bodies. Okay, so now to talk about the basic regeneration steps. Um, Sorry, I forgot about this slide, but basically, like I mentioned, all simple and complex animals can regenerate. It is very widespread amongst animals. Okay, now let's get back into the steps of regeneration. Um, Regeneration includes 5 basic steps, as you can see, which includes wound recovery, dedifferentiation, regenerative bud formation, growth, and redifferentiation. And I'll get into what these steps mean in my other video, in my other presentation. And yeah, I just wanted to go over the brief steps of regeneration. So the Pyrrhonix excavatus, which is the specific creature that I conducted my research on, go through 3 of these steps, including um, wound healing, blastema formation, and redifferentiation. Also, if I haven't mentioned, the Pyrrhonix excavatus is the scientific name for earthworms. So yeah, Pyrrhonix excavatus, basically earthworms. Anyways, the one factor that separates these spectacular organisms from other organisms that can regenerate is the fact that Pyrrhonix excavituses can regenerate bidirectionally, which means they can regenerate into opposite sides. So if you amputate a worm's head and a worm's tail, both head and tail can regenerate on their own. So, to explore and further understand this phenomenon, I've conducted a research over the course of 5 to 7 days, 5 to 7-ish days. And overall, I feel as if the recognition of the bidirectional regeneration of the Pyrrhonix excavatus can provide sufficient information from a developmental perspective and further contribute to the world of regeneration, which is very important because the more we know about it, the more it could be beneficial to us as we don't have the ability to regenerate like earthworms do. Anyways, thank you for your time and watch my other presentation video to find out more about the potential of regeneration and how the Pyrrhonix excavatus can display this potential. Thank you.